talked a lot about Clay, just his ability to be hot. What do you do there for you in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he set the tone. He came out, he was aggressive. I thought being able to run him off screens and his ability to catch and shoot, and then there for a minute, it didn't matter about catch and shoot. He was going to take it off the dribble, and he was just, super aggressive. And I thought he set the tone as a leader and a veteran of our group. I thought he did a great job for us tonight.
I think that part of his game is a little bit underrated. Just playing the ball.
Yeah, well, I think he's played the game so long, and he's been labeled as one of the best shooters of all time, and so sometimes that overshadows the little things in his ability to escape the defense and put the ball on the floor and not just score, but also make plays for his teammates. And I thought again he took the shots in rhythm. A lot of those shots were all good shots, and he made them. He was, I think, 10 for 13 in that first half, and for our group to be able to continue to use him or find him was very positive to see tonight.
6 guys with 15 or more. What did you think about the balance games?
Yeah, I thought the tempo was really good. I thought makes or misses. I thought just to continually try to get the ball up over with 21 on the clock. And then just the screens that we set, I thought just being able to set screens, the physicality was there for us tonight.
What's allowed Christie to just come in and look very comfortable?
Yeah, I think just when talk about, I know he's only 21, but he comes from a basketball background. His parents played. It is just basketball, and I think he's comfortable. I think just give himself credit to trying to digest what's happening. And then he's a team guy. He wants to help the team win, and he's done that in his first 2 games.
Usually when a coach empties the bench that early, it's I guess the opposing coach to empty their bench too. Just what went into that decision for you to go with your guys, and how are you able to kind of fend off that statement?
Yeah, you look at their champion, and so they got guys that are sitting over there wanting to play. So you got to be careful of a letdown, and I thought we kind of fell into that trap a little bit of just trying to run the clock and shoot with 1 on the clock, and so we lost our rhythm, and we got to be better at that. But their group played hard and got them back into the game.
How do you feel like to close out this trip with this sort of game and maybe get some momentum working that upcoming homestand?
Yeah, it's very important. We do have a game now. We go back home and have an afternoon game on Saturday, so kind of a quick turnaround. But hopefully we can get some healthy bodies. That would be a positive for our last homestand before the break. So this hopefully we can build on. This is a great testament to the character of those guys in that locker room, to play with the pace and the trust and knowing things haven't been great here of late, but just understand that this is a team and we got to continue to push forward and get better, and we found a way to win tonight.
Obviously, you got 3 new players, but it's, I guess, next week going into break, and maybe a little bit after that, going to be used as like a training camp to build chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry is going to be on the run, but we have some vets that have been in this situation before. AD has been traded before, but I think just more or less, if we can be consistent with just the pace and as we've always talked about effort and energy, if we can control those at a high, right, and share the ball, good things will happen. Well, there is going to be, it could get a little bumpy in the sense of like minutes and, being consistent, but we haven't been consistent all year due to injury or illness or suspension. And so the key right now, I would hope that the group, we can get healthy, get everyone in a uniform that can participate on the same night. And hopefully we can trend in that before the break and then also after the break.
What are you just expecting the environment to be like on Saturday?
Well, I think, one, it is our home game, so, but things that have taken place, fans, our sympathy goes to the fans and understand that they can be upset. But at the same time, we as a group, as a coach, the guys that I got to put them in a position to be successful against Houston, and that's all I'm focused on. It's freedom of speech. That's why they're called fans. But for us, it's a matter of getting this to move forward, and that's what we have to do. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It was great and much needed because, I mean, we had a battle in Philly. Cleveland was kind of a wash just because of the emotional day that was. But much needed win, and especially against the defending champs. Those are wins you can really build off. And, I mean, everyone's on a high right now because it's fun to win in this building.
Besides your highest scoring half for a season, just what was it about the first half where you just got in the rhythm?
Yeah. I think I was moving really well without the ball, and my teammates were looking for me. Is there a fire? Should we be worried? But I know I've had great memories here. Being able to win a championship here and seeing, I mean, it's just fun to play against the defending champs too. That doesn't present itself every day. So it was a great rhythm, and I'll look to build off it, and a lot of fun for myself.
Yeah, a lot of times teams try to bring you off the three-point line, but you're able to get inside and hit your mid-range and even look for your teammates. Just, I guess, how do you adjust when teams are collapsing on you on the three-point line?
You try to get in the lane, you try to take a layup, or if they collapse on you, find the open shooter. And for myself tonight, it was about hunting great shots, not settling for good looks. Because when you do start off hitting some easy looks, then those tough ones, seeing the basket looks a little bigger. So it's a game I'm going to build off, and obviously losing Luka, we got to adjust our style of play a lot. So we got to lean on each other more, and I'm just excited for what's ahead because we're going to get AD in the lineup here soon, and we know how great he is.
What do you think it meant to get that win in TD Garden for Kai?
It was great. I know Kai's had a history here, so it was great to see him close it out for us too in the fourth quarter, get huge buckets, and he hasn't won here in a while, so it was great to break the seal for him.
You just mentioned AD, how much you looking forward to the getting on the court with him.
I'm so excited. Obviously sucks losing Luka, but when you get a player like AD in return, it makes it a lot easier to turn the page because he's one of the greatest power forwards of all time. People forget he's top 75 for a reason, and that was voted on by our peers. So he's going to, I think, add a whole new dimension to our team offensively and defensively. I don't think there's many better two-way players than him. So the off-ball action me and him can create can be really special, and our front court is absolutely loaded with him.
Clay, what do you think the Celtics bench last 7 minutes, about their performance? And also, if you get fifth ring before Curry, I'm sure he'll be the first person to congratulate you. What do you think?
Well, you got to give credit to the Celtics bench for playing hard there at the end. Those are meaningful minutes, especially when you're trying to make a foot or you're trying to make a big imprint in this league. So kudos to those guys. And that's the goal. If I could get one, that's the goal. Steph's obviously one of the most humble people I know, but the chance to win a fifth ring is why I work so hard, and that's elite company to join. You know, you think of you think of Kobe and Tim Duncan and Magic Johnson, and that's the only thing I care about at this point in my career. I don't care about accolades or obviously making shots, but being efficient, but I just want to win. That's why I came to Dallas, because it presented me the best opportunity to do that.
What do you just expect in the environment to be like Saturday?
Probably a lot of heartbreak amongst the fans, probably some boos. But as a professional, you got to embrace everything and remember we're paid to play this game and perform at the highest level. So I don't know what to expect. I know Luka was so dear to every Mavs fan's heart, but we just got to win and do it on a consistent basis and give ourselves a chance to win the whole thing, and that, I think, will alleviate all the fans' pain and anger. So it's going to be weird, but that's what we signed up for.
Going back to AD, I know you guys have been teammates before. Can you just talk about that experience again?
Yeah, well, we were teammates for the World Cup in 2014, and that worked out very well. Won the whole thing. Kyrie was by my side, so was Anthony. So we'll try and tap into that, and it's very exciting. I mean, what an honor to get to play with him. He's such a great player, one of the best players of our generation. So, proven champion, perennial All-NBA guy. So this is a great opportunity not only for myself but the whole squad.
Christie's played pretty well in his first 2 games with this team. Just how can he kind of add to what you guys do on both ends of the floor?
I mean, I knew Max was talented, but she's an active body. He's a good shooter. He's a great finisher, and super bright future for him. And if he continues to do what he did tonight, he's going to see a ton of minutes, and I'm excited to be his teammate.
Appreciate it.
No problem.